guys are an elderflower. In the first part, most of you had a dream. Well, most of you really had a nightmare. After you woke up, the revenant came. There was an attack. Father Ellis and a follower both look like they died in order for the revenant and the bone color to come in. You guys fought them in the town. While you were fighting them, a fire broke out, what looks like to be in the blacksmith. And currently, half of the town is covered in fire. And with that, you guys are off.
I don't
Okay, so
remember
I
the
had made a
initiative
note.
order.
I don't know about turn order, but I still should have time left on my detect magic.
You definitely have 9 minutes and 40 seconds. And turn order, I am going to kind of open up the turn order at this point and let you guys do what you want to do.
So Alesh is still hasted. Yes, I think Alesh was next in line. It was either Alesh or Kith.
Turn order's opened up. I'm just gonna try to yell fire and yeah, dash and dash and dash.
Mm-hmm. All right. As I say, I'm not going to go too much into turn order, but I don't know why. Let me see if it's actually here.
Well, Damien's kind of coming to his senses as the smoke sort of clears a little bit, since he like jumped into that fire basically, and the like sizzling of that door knocker is like just starting to stop in his hand, so it's getting a little cold. Uh, like looks at it, looks at the building as he kind of blinks as he just sees there's no way of saving this anymore. Since Lars just pushed him out of the way just to try and knock him to his senses, he puts the knocker in his backpack, like jumps on Lars, and just kind of looks at everyone like, "Oh, oh my god!" Because he's like just realizing there's other things building because he was so or burning because he was so focused on the house. Just say, Where is everyone? Kith!" Because he like Kith's kind of the only one he sees, like sort of a lesh in the distance, sort of running around like a maniac.
I'm trying to remember when I used the create water on the fiery buildings earlier. It didn't seem to do a whole lot, did it?
No, it's magical fire.
Yeah.
You did actually see that one of the house was actually working pretty well, but it then rebuilt, so it definitely slowed the fire a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't call it putting it away.
Okay.
So Damien just looks at Kith like really concerned. Where's Hippolyta?
Oh, she's over by the end. She's fine. She knows to stay away from fire.
No.
Basically trying to move further to detect magic.
Okay, yeah, and I heard someone go down. I think that was Damien. So you have used detect magic. Can you do me a real favor and put that on the in the chat again, just so I can read it? Let's see. And so it's what, 30 feet?
Around me. So
You can roll me an Arcana check.
you know what? I'm gonna, if you'll allow me, use my metal on that roll.
Go ahead.
Fuck me. Well, advantage did not help. It just gives me advantage, so it doesn't. It isn't a re-roll. It's an advantage roll.
Yeah, I know. I'll let you re-roll again when it's your turn again.
Okay.
Thanatos, since I don't know where Damien went to, are you gonna do anything?
Honestly, probably not. Starting fires is more my expertise than putting out. I don't see. Well, wait a minute. We have any buckets? Is there like a fire brigade or anything?
No, you have noticed that everybody who has run away instead of trying to fight the fire right now.
You could try a fire break to keep it from spreading to any of the other buildings.
Oh,
Do you have molders?
No.
honestly, since it's gonna jump across the sidewalks here, I don't know if it's good any.
I don't know. Well, I think it's too far from the big structure to the upper left, probably. But the one like right above where Nyx is, I don't know if it could spread to that or to the inn. I don't know.
Oh, wasn't one of the creatures spreading it before?
That's what you think.
Yeah, so like they're gone, so it's not going to be spreading by them anymore. Chris,
Yes.
it look like embers are flying anywhere.
The
like
embers are what looks like to be strong going towards both the mayor's house and the inn.
Well, I'm going to head over to the mayor's house. Bored enough where I'm going to try to shoot embers out of the air that head towards the.
All right, give me 2 attack rolls. You managed to shoot one of the larger embers out of the air, but 2 of them go past.
Okay, I'm gonna they land on the house. I'm gonna go into the house, try to get up to where those embers are to put them out before they really get a fire going on.
They are actually on the bush.
Oh,
They haven't quite reached a house.
okay. So I will start trying to put them out. The bush.
All right, so I will try to you come up with a way to do that on your next turn.
Okay.
And since Damien's gone, I'm gonna just say that over here is also on fire, and it's about to reach the inn as well. Aha.
He's back.
He's back. His ears were ringing. All right, so
Okay.
Damien, we have fire going that's looks like it's leaping across to both the inn and the mayor's house.
Okay. And yeah, so I didn't even probably see what Thanatos is doing over there.
Nope.
I'm basically just gonna be on Lars still. And where is anyone or everyone like heading a specific direction or like leaving the town a specific way? Like from Alesh and
We told him to go north.
Yeah.
all right,
And
so
here.
me kind of hearing where Alesh is telling everyone to go, just because I was totally snapped out of it, like focused on the house. I'm just gonna listen to Alesh, thinking like kind of that's what the order is. So I'm basically gonna start following Alesh.
All right. And I drew where north is on the map. It's in the lake.
Oh, I see it now. You drew the blue over the blue. Okay, yep, perfect.
Yep.
And all
Wait,
the
what's in
blue
the lake?
flames and
I missed something.
yeah, he's showing the direction of north being north.
Oh,
It's yellow now.
I didn't realize that was an N for north. I thought that was like fire or something. I was like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
he peed the arrow in the lake.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. But don't drink from it.
Oh, come on. It's now yellow. It's good pee.
Oh. No, that's dehydrated pee. You need to drink some more water, brother.
Ah.
All right. Anyways,
It's just
Yeah,
lemon
so-
flavored, guys. Come on.
we're still just getting the fuck out of here, I guess. So Damien's just like
Yeah.
looking at Alesh, kind of like, well, where are we going north? Like, which north? He's still a little like confused.
All right. Alesh, anything you're doing? Yep, you must be away. Kithleigh, anything that you're doing?
I don't know if it's even worth trying to save anything at this point, but we'll give it one last try. I'll do we'll throw some water if I can get this to work. There
You're
it goes on the inn.
on the inn. All right, roll me a D100. All right. Those X's show that you have stopped the fire's advance over the inn.
Okay.
It might only
At
work
least we
for a
got
little
that much.
bit, but it definitely has stopped any fire from going through. Thanatos.
I'm gonna hose the bush down with my water skin.
All right, give me a D10. You have not stopped the fire, but you slowed it down where it's not going to move this turn.
Do I have anything else? Am I allowed to try anything else this turn, Chris?
I'll say if you have something small, yes.
After trying to use the water in frustration, I would try stomping the fire out.
Give me. Give me a nature check. No bonus, just your regular nature check. You've definitely slowed it down, but it's going a little bit faster than you would like. You're trying your best to keep the fire from getting to the mayor's house, but you just can't take all of the fire away from the bush.
Okay, I got one last idea. Possible I could cut the bush away, like the parts that are on fire, just cut them and toss them away from.
I'll let you do that on your next turn.
Okay.
Nyx, give me another Arcana check.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
Are you
god.
fucking kidding me?
Oh my god.
Ouch.
Oh my god.
What'd she roll? What'd she roll?
I rolled another one. I already rolled a one previously when I gave myself advantage, and now I rolled another goddamn one.
It's because I'm not rolling the dice tonight. I'm sorry.
I'm like,
Can I
there's
give
no way she could fail again. Well, she did.
Can I give her my inspiration die?
No, I'll let her roll one more time. I'm big. I mean, I'm just gonna let the dice do its thing.
Am I supposed to roll now, or are you waiting
Yes.
for me?
No,
to...
you could.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry.
I thought I had to wait another turn.
Nope.
Oh my god! I'm fucking done with D&D tonight.
That's insane.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh, that's wild.
Well, we're all dead because of you.
Seriously?
Fuck
Again?
this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
Perhaps this town is just supposed to burn and we should stop.
I'm starting to think so.
Oh wow. Wow. Wow.
I tried, Mad. I tried.
I mean, this town was supposed to burn, but I was hoping to give more information. I mean, you're slowing it down.
I was trying to get more information. I really, really tried. The dice said fuck no.
Yes, the dice definitely has said fuck no. Yes. I'm actually impressed.
Right.
Alesh, are you gonna do anything, or are you gonna head on out?
If I can, I'd like to go. It's the flower field burning yet?
No, it is not.
Okay, I'm gonna go try to collect. With my my last few seconds, I'm gonna try to collect like a couple bunches of flowers to bring with us,
Nice.
roots and all.
All right. I'm
Let
assuming
me
you
pull my
can't.
dice around. I can get through all nine.
Okay. Roll me. Roll me a nature check.
I was just gonna say nature check.
Yeah, I know. I'm also kind of looking through and seeing like what his rolls are going to be, so I could set appropriate DCs.
Thanks for taking all the luck, Nix. That's a nat 20.
With that, you are able to take up. I will say, let's see, what is your nature? -3. You're able to take up 15 flowers.
Sweet, roots and all.
Yep.
Awesome. I'll try to put them in like a damp sack for now. And then I'm just gonna hightail it to the meeting point. Actually, this is a dangerous question. How far can I get before I get stunned by haste?
You still have 4 rounds to go. And you could still move. Let's see.
If I dash,
here.
If I
Yeah.
dash, I get like 105, right?
Yeah, and I moved you 100. I moved you 135. Or actually, I can't move you 135. I gotta move you only 130. Because it was 100.
Close.
It was like 90 feet or so to the grass there. So you are
Yeah,
you are
I'll just-
near
yeah, what-
the mayor's house right now.
All right, yeah, I'll just use whatever movement to like pick up any stragglers / hightail it to the meeting point.
Yeah, you did not find anybody near you. It seems like everybody is away already.
All right, good, sweet.
And
then I take the dodge action.
Yep. Thanatos. Let's see. You're trying to move away the.
Yeah, I'm just using my short sword to hack at the bush. Try to pull away the parts that are burning away from the building.
All right, give me a nature check.
Ah!
You try your best. You try your best to hack, but instead you're just kind of hacking at the already burnt part of the bushes. It is starting to move slightly, and I mean ever so slightly up. Let me roll.
I believe the word you're looking for is inexorable.
The good news is it looks like the inn is still being protected by all the water that Kithleigh went through. But the mayor's house is starting to actually catch fire.
I want to run into the mayor's house if there's anything I can salvage before it goes up in flames.
All right. At this point, that's another turn, but I don't really care. I'm kind of mixed. I'm doing like a hybrid situation here. Roll me a perception check. Just a perception.
Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
All right. I will allow you to do another roll on the next turn to see if you find anything better.
Okay.
But right now, you don't see anything.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back to Damien.
All right, so there's nothing going on with this one over here, right?
Right now, there is not. The fire, you see the fire and all the other things via the map with all the colorations.
Okay.
So if it's not colored in, it's unaffected for now.
Okay. But do I know what order they started doing this in? Like if I'm kind of remembering of like how I started seeing them go up or the path of them?
You remember, hold on, let me just, I don't know if you can see this, but these two, your house and the house next to it were the ones that first started the fire. And then it went towards the church and then just started to go around. Kithleigh definitely hampered the flames towards the end.
Nice. Okay.
And Thanatos has slowed down the burning of the mayor here, but it is not effective enough to stop it.
Okay. So Damien kind of just remembering like that dude bamfed out. He was gone. Things started setting on fire and kind of knew that there was some sort of magical aspect to it just because of the way that the water wasn't working and it was just not going the way he wanted it to. So Damien's you could see he's just pissed off because he knows there's no way he can stop this fire on his home. So he just like opens his eyes, just like gets on top of Damien or on top of Lars and just like, where are you? Just cast see invisibility just so we can just look at everything just to see where this mofo is and if he's somewhere out there causing all these fires.
Give me a perception check.
I'll give it an extra 5. 17.
And you're where you are. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. The fire is building what looks like to be naturally different ways. The wind, though, has been blowing towards the mayor's house the most. It does look like the inn should have also been affected by now, but Kithleigh's intervention definitely looks like that's the reason why the inn's not on fire. But you do not see anything invisible, or at least you don't think you do.
So nothing invisible or ethereal plane. Like it's not like I'm not
Nope.
seeing.
Nope.
All right. Well, Damien, with this sight though, is gonna start just running around. So he's on Lars, so he's got the 40 feet of movement there. So he's gonna go 5, 10.
Is seeing invisibility a concentration spell?
Yes.
I'm stunned.
Yep.
Oh no, it is not. It is not a concentration spell. I lied.
Well, it's when the spell ends. Or
No,
actually,
it
you know
is
what?
not concentration. No, you
It is
are fine with
concentration. Base is concentration.
Yep.
Or you're saying that my see invisibility isn't?
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a concentration
Oh,
spell.
okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So am I seeing anything when I'm like coming over here? Because he's like trying to get a line of sight to like this way and this way. Like he's just trying to see everything he can down south.
Your
up,
perception
north,
still stays the same,
east.
at least through this turn.
Okay. So not seeing anything here, he just kind of like bamps back this way. So another 5, 10, 15, 20. And then Lars will actually stay there. He's hopping off. So 5, 10, 15. Or actually, no, we'll just stay on Lars. He did his like little look thing. Let me actually get here. Oh yeah, I can stack on top of that guy. Cool. So yeah, Damien's still just like he's just looking around frantically, like trying to find this thing. He looks at Nyx like with just these crazy, like glowing eyes, like, have you seen anything? Where is he?
Where's the hill? I haven't seen shit. I was running around trying to see if I could detect anything.
As you notice, Nyx has once again tripped on the body for the third time.
Hint, hint.
I
Okay,
mean,
it's my turn.
all right. Nyx, can you roll me another one, please?
Wait, you seriously want me to roll again?
Yes, I do.
Wow, you're
Specifically a
nicer than
1.
I, because I would have just.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Impossible.
You've rolled more net
I'm
ones than
done.
I did.
I'm done.
Once in a
I'm
row.
so
What?
done.
Hang
Mad,
on.
I am not rolling any other rolls. Clearly, Nyx cannot
What the
detect
fuck?
shit.
Are you sure Nyx didn't get cursed along with Lesh?
Extra curse.
Wow.
That is 4
Hold on. She,
ones.
1 in 160,000. is the
hold on. She ended her last session with a 1, didn't she? With the curse.
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah, you rolled a 1 as well for the 1d20 to curse the Lush. You
You didn't
have
make any rolls after that, did you?
5 in a row.
no 5 out of 6. She did roll a 3, and the best part was the DC just required her to roll a 4. That's the best part.
Bardic inspiration.
But with that, I'm just going to say, after rolling that many, your spell has fizzled out.
I had already decided that, like, I just wanted to see what would happen on the roll at that point, because as far as I was concerned, as a player or a DM, you cannot roll that many ones in a row without there being consequences. And yeah, no, I don't detect shit.
No, no.
Even if there was something magic glowing right in front of my fucking feet, I didn't fucking see it.
Yeah, Nyx has lost her magic casting ability. She is a fighter now.
A level 5 fighter. No.
With like 40 HP.
Yes. But yeah, no, yeah, all of a sudden you could just hear her scream out in pain. The smoke must be getting to her or something.
I'm just trying to leave the village at this point. I'm heading in the direction of wherever we're supposed to be going.
Basically, you're supposed to be going. I don't know if you can. Yeah, I'm just going to write here. Exit.
I know we're going north, but oh, that way. That's okay. That's kind of what I thought. But
I'll treat the exit that way.
Wrong.
Oh.
You could go out this way too. That works. They both exit out roughly the same place.
Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. So
Those are the 2 exit points.
Nyx is just running around wildly. There's a lot of smoke and fire all over the place, and she's just, you know. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make this extra amusing. Hang on. Yeah, Nyx is panicking.
All right. Kithleigh.
I don't know if there's anything else worth doing at this point. How is the fire like toward the end? Is it starting to spread that way again, or does it look like it's holding off?
It just started to spread again.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it. Oh. Quick aside, out of character, I just became a great aunt again. But anyway.
Oh, I became an uncle yesterday.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah, babies all around.
boy.
Just none for me, thank you.
Congrats.
That's right, Dan. Nick is now a dad.
Except father. Oh.
And my brother is a grandfather again.
That just made my back hurt even more.
Grandfather. He's...
Oh, this is my 9th that I'm a great aunt.
Whoa.
Yeah, my siblings are
Dang.
considerably older than me.
And very prolific, it seems.
Are you guys Italian or Catholic?
Or rabbit?
I only have 2 siblings.
The question still remains.
And it does look like. Oh, go ahead. I was just going to say. The fire is starting to go from the blacksmith's house this way.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna try to scoot by there before it gets too far, and call Lita with me.
You could move another full 25 because you didn't do an action. You could dash.
Okay. Yeah, might as well get out of here. I think that's 25 round in there.
Yep, that works for me. Thanatos, give me a perception. All right, roll me a D100. You find something catches your eye. You find a splint mail on like big hung up
Oh.
on the same bed that what looked like to be where you were sleeping in your dream.
Splint.
Very nice.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that, and can I still get out the front, or is that on fire?
It didn't move. So yeah, you could still get out the front. Even though you know if you get out the back, you could exit out faster that way.
Oh, okay. Got the...
Yeah. To be honest, if you said that you're trying to get out and to leave, you have left. You are out of here.
Yeah, I'm done. Like this is all I can come away with. I'm done.
All right. Alesh.
Present.
What do you do?
I picked the flowers. I started heading north towards the groups.
All right, you're out of here. I don't
Yeah.
even need to measure movement.
Yeah, I'm hauling ass.
All right. Nope, that's fine. Nix, you're panicking away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're out of here. Alesh, or sorry, not Alesh, Damien. Sorry.
Yeah, so Damien's eyes are still beaming because he's still just looking with see invisibility just at everything as like Lars is kind of like going and Damien's is sort of paying attention to everything as he's sort of bamfing out towards the exit as well. So as he approaches this direction, anything that he sees or notices.
Roll me another perception check.
We'll give it another +5. We got some lined up. 23.
You don't really know if you're seeing this or not, but the backs of the hair that is on your feet and in the back of your neck stand up. And you swear that you're seeing something like that fire dragon that you saw in your dream. But it's not quite in the ethereal plane, but you think you could see it.
Mm. And where, like, is there a certain direction, or is it just kind of like in my mind's eye, like just present, but not in a specific direction? Like, describe
Yeah,
how
no,
and where I'm seeing it as I'm approaching this direction.
You are kind of just seeing it in the flames. It's not really like a direction. Now that you're kind of looking into the flames, you kind of see it everywhere. You're not sure if you're hallucinating. You're not sure if you're actually seeing this. It doesn't, with your spell, you have seen in the ethereal plane before. This kind of seems like it's half there, half not.
So Damien's sort of understanding like this is a greater power than any of us have control over. That this is something probably bigger than all of us. He just kind of looks at everyone else and just says, "Run!" And he uses his dash and he bamfs out as well. He's out of here. Actually, you can probably only move to like there.
If everybody is just trying to leave, at this point, I'm going to treat this as you guys will all escape next turn. And you start seeing the mayor's house go into flames along with the inn, and this this building right here. Basically, you know the town is going to be lost. And as you guys escape, you see the caravan, and Rocket basically tells you guys, get in, get in. We'll go to the Grove next.
So we're jumping in. Oh, we're all healed up.
Really?
You know,
No.
actually, as something I can and was kind of gonna do anyways, is just to use my Aura of Vitality and just do all casts on it. For the
That's fine.
entire, yeah. So we'll just utilize it. So it lasts for a minute, I think. Yeah, for 1 minute. So I mean, I can do.
I mean,
What?
I could treat that everybody stands underneath it, so everybody will be healed to maximum HP.
Yeah, I mean, with the amount of healing I could dish out, it would probably be that.
No, that's fine. That's
Cool.
not an issue. So, and I'm just gonna. Everyone else can heal themselves up to full.
And I'll probably just use a free mending on Lars as we're like traveling along in here as well. So
Uh, Unfortunately, some of the healing isn't working like it should. Why? At least not for a lush. Or at least not for me on the lush. But whatever. Everyone
So
else seems to be healed.
as the wagons are kind of just like kind of shaking around and Damien's just kind of like doing his little mending on Lars, he's trying to like dig into his mind to see if there's like anywhere he might have recognized that dragon from or like what that might be or symbolize or something.
No, you definitely know. You definitely remember where that dragon came from that dream of yours. And the bigger question is, are you sure it was there or just a figment of your imagination? That's the bigger question that Damien has.
So which dream is the fire dragon?
The one you had last night. In game. Last night.
Oh, okay, because I like mine was
No,
not
you
worse.
no, but you saw the fire dragon. Remember, the very last thing that happened is you were stuck in fear as you saw the fire dragon overhead, and your father went into town after it.
Okay, I thought I had only heard like a boom and something, and my father left. I don't remember having seen it. Okay, cool.
You saw the shadow. You saw like kind of the
I'm
back
back.
part of the fire dragon. So you did see the fire dragon.
Okay, all right. Cool.
Wait, what?
So I did a perception with my like see invisibility to see like the ethereal plane and whatnot and invisible things. As I was running out of there, I was kept doing perception to kind of like see if I could see what's causing the fire. And in the flames saw like a fire dragon. And that fire
Gotcha.
dragon was the one from our dreams, basically, that were kind of reoccurring, but Damien only knows it from his own dream
Right.
right now. Yep.
And with that, you made it to the caravan. Maji and Rocket have basically bait you to get on, and they're going to go to the Grove.
Yep. And I use my aura of vitality to heal everyone up, so we're all good.
Yeah, everybody's fully healed. Thanatos, give me 2 nature checks, please, with your bonus.
Okie doke.
right.
Ooh, rain.
Yeah. All right. It is raining out currently. Excuse me. And what you do here is what you see a clearing. It kind of looks a little unnatural, but all in all, though, it is a pretty simple clearing alongside there. But it's something draws your eye towards this clearing, and you don't quite understand. What do you guys do?
Well, who's having their eye drawn to it? Is it Thanatos because he's looking, or all
No,
of us? Are
everybody.
kind of like,
Everybody.
what does this thing that's drawing our attention look like?
It's just a clearing. You don't know why all of you looked at the clearing at the same time, but all of you are just drawn towards the clearing.
It's got those vibes. Is it giving off the same vibe that Kithleigh does?
No, it's just there's just something you guys don't really understand it, or at least not yet.
Damien's just going to trust where the caravan is going. Is the caravan heading that direction, or do we see it and they're heading a different direction?
They're heading a slightly different direction. It's like off to the side.
Damien's just going to kind of like tug on the person that's like hauling this cart, like Thalia, and just say, Thalia, do you see the clearing over there? It looks like we can maybe get out of this place.
All right. So are you stopping at least your horse then? Or trying to get Thalia to stop?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to like see if Thalia's like is seeing it as an opportunity as well. Like if she's seeing it to maybe alert the others if like maybe the head like Majid didn't see it.
She goes, it is an interesting clearing, but she's relatively non-committal.
Oh, I mean, I don't know the direction that we're heading is looking as good as that. I mean, should we notify Majid? We're kind of middle of the pack here.
She'll follow your lead, and she whistles, and Majid stops.
Yeah, so Damien will just kind of like head up like onto the front of the little thing because he's a tiny little guy. Just like cup his hands. Hey, you guys see that clearing over there?
Thanatos, roll me a nature without your advantage. You are a little confused on why you're having such a hard time reading this clearing. But that's all you have right now.
Damien's looking at Kith kind of like, I thought we were heading to the Grove. Does this look familiar, Kith?
I don't know. Does it?
You could also roll me.
Does this look familiar?
You could also roll me a nature check.
Nature?
Yep.
Nature. There we go.
It does definitely feel weird to you. Almost as if it's magical.
Can I get a little closer without actually going into it? Just like edge a little closer and see if I sense anything.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. If you want to try to sense something, give me an Arcana check.
That's a little better.
It is a little bit more peaceful here. Something is possibly cleaning the air out a little bit. It just seems to be a lot more peaceful, and even though you guys are kind of away from the smoke. Oh my god, Nix.
You want to
Have
know
you-
the best part?
Have you
want to know what that
refreshed?
roll? You want to know what that roll was for?
Hmm.
For how affected Nyx is from the fleeing of the town.
She's
So-
got brain damage.
Trying to think Chris should roll for you just to see if the sevens continue.
Wow. That's just special right there. But you definitely notice that the air seems to be cleaner in this valley than anything else.
This is odd, guys. I mean, it's good vibes odd, but odd.
Hmm.
Do we want to take a closer look?
How's everyone feeling? I'm feeling pretty spent from that battle. If that's somewhere that might be a little bit more restful for us, is that maybe a good option?
Nyx doesn't even seem to be paying any attention to anything that's going on.
Only thing I fear about that is the Fae. But I almost feel like if Fae wants something to do with us, they will, regardless of whether or not we have any control of this situation, whether we embrace it or not.
I want to take a nap. I don't feel so good.
Damien just kind of looks over at Nyx and says, she doesn't look so good either.
I'm gonna fall back on a tried and true and druid craft myself a fresh little blossom and kind of like sit it down right on the edge of where this little area is and see if anything responds.
So it goes back to, so you put it along the edge, or do you put it into the clearing?
Put it into the clearing, but just barely. I'm staying outside of the clearing. I'm just kind of reaching and sitting the flower down in it.
So as you set the flower down on it, you know it's dead. When it reaches the clearing, it actually forms the flower inside of it, and it's back to life.
Well, that's interesting. This place seems to have some pretty good energy, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up for anything right now. We can get out of this rain and get somewhere that seems safe enough to hunker down for a little bit. Are we all on board?
I
Kinda
am.
looks at everyone.
I'm in. Sorry, just busy.
No problem. What I could tell you is, what are you guys going to do? You're going to try to set camp? What are you going to try to do? Are you going to investigate more?
Is Alesh still dodging right now?
He seems twitchy,
Yeah, because Damien's gonna kind of walk over
like
to him. And
really
be like,
twitchy.
see you in too, bud? Like goes to like slap him on the back.
he's gonna flinch. Like he just like he seems normal, but he just seems extra jumpy for some reason. Like that thing that popped up behind him really sent a shiver down his spine.
Oh, Damien kind of like jumps back a little bit, like, it's weird. His internal monologue's kind of like he always lets me like give him a slap. He doesn't even affect him. That's odd. Yeah, let's take a rest, everyone. Let's head this way, see what we can do to find a rest area. Post haste.
So, what are you going to do?
I mean, we all good to get. We're going in, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless someone says no.
All right, so you guys are going in, but I don't have a scene specifically for this, or at least not yet.
How
So
dare?
this is
How dare?
theater of the mind,
dare.
right?
Very
Don't
true,
you
my
have
friend.
like a don't you
Very
have like
true.
an old druid grove we used when we fought the slags?
But this is not the Druid
You're
Grove.
assuming it's the Druid Grove.
I thought you said this was the druid grove. Oh, okay. Okay, no.
No.
Oh, we're heading towards it. Okay.
And we
Yes.
found a
We're
separate
heading in the
clearing.
direction of.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I must have missed that. My bad.
Don't worry, Alesh. You're not yourself. It's okay.
No, this is exactly how Lush treats himself.
IRL too. Don't worry.
Okay, so we had entered the area.
All right.
What do we see?
So you guys see a pretty normal clearing, except now that you've entered, the rain has stopped.
Huh. What time of day is it?
It is noon. Maybe a little afternoon, but it's really hard to tell.
Are there like trees, water, buildings, people? Like, what do we?
No, it is a
Just-
clearing. It is just a simple clearing. There's really
Grassy,
not much there. It's
rocky,
just grass with maybe a couple rocks. And then there's trees all around the clearing. The clearing's probably 150 by 150 in size. It's not quite circular, not quite square.
Damien just
Now
kinda
that
says,
we're inside of it, do I sense, anything more either magically or in terms of anything there?
No, you, well, you know what? Give me another Arcana check.
nice.
You definitely sense that you've walked in a little bit closer. At least when you walk more and more in, it feels, I would say it feels more consistent, and it feels a little bit cleaner the farther you walk in. It's almost like you're walking into a clean pocket of nature.
Does it feel now that we're in here like where we were was unnatural, or that this is just
This is just
supernaturally peaceful?
supernaturally peaceful.
Okay.
Nyx seems to be coming a little bit out of her stupor as she's just been following along mindlessly.
Damien kind of hops off.
Where the hell are we?
Weren't you paying
Weird.
any attention?
Huh? No?
We're in a happy place.
And I am probably a little crazy about, well, wasn't it just raining a second ago?
Mm-hmm. Better here, isn't it?
Kithleigh, give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. Sorry.
Wisdom save. Okay. There it is.
Nice.
And Nyx gives me a charisma save. All right. Continue on.
Damien hops off and like lets his feet and little toes and stuff kind of sink into the like grass and sort of feel it on his feet. That's how he's gonna judge how good this place is.
Give me a constitution save.
It's poison ivy.
All right. Continue on.
Is it soft and cushy?
It's warm and wet.
Oh. Damien likes that.
Phrasing.
Damien instantly trusts and says, "Well, I think we should set up camp. This is awesome. We should stay here
Are there
forever."
any small animals around?
Give me a perception check. Oh, you have advantage on perception, don't you?
Mm-hmm. She does.
Yeah,
Shield.
nice.
You don't really see that many animals around here.
That's a little odd. I think
Is it
I've
wrong that
mentioned that to everybody.
Marlboro?
Guys, somewhere this nice and this peaceful, why are there no animals?
No animals.
No animals.
If you give me a few, I can try to find some. No,
Let's check for animal tracks.
Give me a nature check. Give me a nature and survival check.
I'm gonna
Basic or my specialty?
Basic.
Sure.
do you guys want me to start casting descents? Because it's gonna take like 10 minutes if I do that.
Oh, finally rolled better.
You definitely did. Even though Kithleigh says she didn't see any animals, you see a large beast in the center of the clearing. Yeah.
How the fuck did you miss that, kid?
Necessarily vague.
No,
If we can
but
get
only
it to
Thanatos
the
sees it. No one else
That's
does.
I can't tell what kind of feature this is, Chris.
It is. Yeah, well, with your survival nature, it looks like it is a giant moose.
How long has it been since we took off from that burning village?
This isn't gonna be like
It's
a
been
surprise
about 2 hours.
with an enemy.
Okay.
No, it's a giant moose.
Giant moose.
I like very giant moose, like 12 feet tall.
Okay, it's a giant moose, but I'm the only one who can see it.
So far, yes.
I'll probably exclaim, "Rise!"
Kithleigh, when he exclaims something and kind of points in that direction, now you can see the giant moose, but only you two can so far.
What the hell are y'all gawping at?
Chris, would I have ever heard of anything about a giant moose?
No.
Okay, so
I'm gonna start taking the time to cast descents then.
All right, you're busy for the next 10 minutes, along with Kithleigh.
Actually, I can just use a spell slot for that. I don't have to cast it as a ritual, right?
That is correct.
She casts
Yeah, I'll
into
just
sense
use
as
a
well.
spell slot.
No, she's casting Speak with Animals.
Oh, I should probably cast that one too. Anyways.
I'm sorry, yeah, so you cast that. You've got the next 10 minutes to speak with animals.
Okay, so I'm going to not get too close, but kind of approach, keeping my distance, and politely attempt to greet the enormous moose.
I'm
See
gonna
if it'll
find her.
respond.
You hear in your mind,
Ouch.
hello.
That's creepy.
I'll just respond. I hope we're not disturbing you. We found this area very peaceful.
I'm glad.
Is this fucking Kristoff?
Would you
Respect.
mind, and would it be safe for us to set up camp in this area for a while?
Sadly, you may not. But you may
Okay.
stay here for a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to convey this to the rest of the group and attempt to explain the invisible giant moose.
Oh no, I know he's there.
Yeah, but nobody else does.
That's okay.
Did you guys walk through some mushrooms or something? Is there like some magic mushrooms in this thing? Because
I wish.
It's really there. So I'm gonna ask it, why is there a reason some of my companions can't see you?
They don't believe.
Oh joy.
I suggest you take a mushroom. As you notice now, there is a perfect circular ring of mushrooms.
Did you plan on that, or did you just do that because I just fucking said
Fair
that?
enough.
I can show you my notes. It's actually in there.
Okay, Captain Predictable.
So wait,
What, you thought
It wants me
you expected
to-
a giant moose?
Listen, it's
So
okay.
wait.
Chris. It's just predictable as Nick's rolling a 1 tonight.
it wants me to take a mushroom
Yes,
and
that's
do
what
what
it wants.
with it?
It just
You
wants
want me
you
to do shrooms with you, kid?
He wants it. He wants it.
I've done
He wants
weirder
it.
shit.
I trust everybody in the party fully, so if they hand me something to eat, I will eat it
Nix
without
is all
hesitation.
in. Nix is all in.
Yeah, I trust
Uh,
everybody.
Nick still doesn't see a single mushroom either.
Well, she wouldn't even have heard of the mushroom thing, right? Unless
Nope.
she told
Okay,
the party.
so
No, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but Kiss said
Kit was
mushroom out loud.
explaining
right?
it.
Yeah.
I'm sort of jumping ahead to the assuming she explained it part, but
right, I am gonna kind of wave and get everybody's attention, and then reach down to pluck one of the mushrooms to see if
You
they
need
see it. Then
no, you need to walk to the moose. It's about 30-40 feet away.
oh god, okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's
That doesn't sound
60
sketchy.
feet away.
Is this moose purple?
No.
Yeah, sure. I will slowly, kind of carefully approach the enormous moose.
Damien's gonna hop on Lars and slowly follow
Approaching the
behind
moose,
Kith.
I'm still gonna
Probably
be
like
looking around.
I have so many out of character comments about all of this, but I'm gonna bite my tongue.
I'll be trying to
Damien's
judge the.
following 15.
Hold on.
feet behind Kith.
Lash, sorry, Damien, let Thanatos speak first.
I just want to be watching out for Kithleigh while she approaches the moose.
All right. Damien and Lars do not move.
So what are we're frozen? We can't move.
No, you're trying to walk closer, but somehow Kithleigh can move, and you just walk in place.
Oh, gee, that's not creepy.
And Damien's
Once you
just
reach
kind of
the
like-
Really good.
edge, you can't walk in any farther right now. You could walk back without a problem, but once you walk on that edge, it just seems like you're going forever while Kithleigh is actually moving the pace she needs to be moving.
So Damien, as she's kind of like walking out of like the picture, and he's just walking in place, he's like, Kithleigh, hang on, something's not right about this. I don't trust this place anymore. Kithleigh, don't walk away.
Got it, man. Chill.
Give me a wisdom save, Damien.
The moose told us to get closer. We trust the moose.
Well, Damien doesn't even like trust that that's reality.
And Kithleigh, you notice the moose does not have any color.
Okay, that's I'm trying to picture that. So is it like kind of washed out whitish or just like almost like an outline?
Like you could just see the outline of a moose.
Hmm. Well, in for a dime, in for a dollar. I'll keep moving.
All right, you keep
Does
on
mean you keep
moving.
moosing?
Yeah, she's moosing. All right. And you reach to the edge of the circle. Give me a dex save.
Okay.
You
First bad roll of the night.
You slip and fall, but quickly the moose's leg, even though you can see through it, catches you.
Oh.
And to everybody
Thank
but
you.
Thanatos, it looks like that she is now actually kind of hovering in air, but Thanatos knows that the moose is actually trying to keep her from falling.
Well, that's some trippy shit. Man, I really do want these. I must
Did
be
you eat
already
the
beyond the
mushroom already?
mushrooms. Clearly.
Nope. She tripped just before the mushroom ring, and the moose kind of just gently puts her back into a standing position.
Thank you. Little slick there. And then I will reach down to the mushrooms and look up at the moose as I'm doing it and say, "You want me to take one of these?"
Yes.
What will happen when I take one of these?
You will have protection.
Protection is good. And I'll take the mushroom.
As you grab the mushroom, your hand goes right through. But when you lift up, the mushroom is still on the ground, but you also have a mushroom in your hand.
Oh.
Definitely ate a mushroom before we came in here.
Those mushrooms.
Thanatos can see the mushroom, but no one else sees
no
the
one else.
mushroom. Yep.
Okay. And, well, I'll look back up at the moose and say, thank you for the mushroom. Is there any way for the rest of my companions to see you, to make them believe?
No. Only they can believe.
That's a shame. How do you recommend that I keep the mushroom to help us?
Just put it in your, what you call it, the thing you carry, your pack. Yeah, your backpack. Just keep it in your
Okay.
backpack.
I will tuck it safely into one of the small pockets of my pack.
And with that, you could just put magic mushroom as an item in your inventory.
Gladly.
Great. Our druids carrying around magic mushrooms. Got it.
I'm surprised it took this long.
And with that, after you put it in your backpack, it's almost as if it was a mirage and that mysterious clearing is gone. You are in a deep forest while everyone else is outside. But the good news is you're only give me a nature check.
Okay, 1 second. Nature. There it is.
You know you're roughly 1,000 feet away from where you were last. Thanatos and the rest of the party notice as the clearing shifts to forest that Kithleigh is gone.
Damn it! I immediately start trying to find tracks to find her.
Give me
How long until my beast sense kicks in?
you're still trying to cast it. This has
Jamie's
all happened
looking at
within about a
Thanatos.
minute.
He says, I thought you said everything was okay. Where is she? Damien tries to take another step forward.
Now you can move fine.
Do I see her tracks or like steps for where she went, Chris?
I don't see your nature roll. Or your survival, sorry, survival.
Okay, given the circumstances, favorite terrain is back.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Nope, you definitely do not see her tracks. Kithleigh, what are you doing? You think you know the correct direction to walk.
Okay, I will start walking back, but I'm just kind of meandering and enjoying the woods on the way, just looking
Alright.
around, see if there's anything to gather, that kind of thing.
All right. I gotta do math in my head. Okay.
oh no, I know you're terrible at that, Chris.
Yeah, I know. All right, what are you guys doing? Thanatos, you do not see any tracks.
Hey. Given that she's
Damien.
not with us and that there's only one possible alternative, I'll go into the forest and try to find tracks.
All right,
Damien's kind of following there too. It's like as you're approaching there, just saying like, no, I don't think you should go alone either, Thanatos. We just lost one.
Dangerous to go alone.
Let's see like how he responds to that. Is he gonna just continue to keep walking or
I'm not going to be, I'm sorry. My character would not be scared of any woods ever. I'm going to go in.
No, and actually Thanatos knows these woods fairly well. Maybe not these exact woods, but he knows these woods fairly well. All right, give me a nature check with your advantage.
Jeez.
Well, you are not lost, but that's about all I could tell you. And
Sure.
a minute has passed. Alesh is still trying to commune with animals, as now 2 minutes have passed total. Don't know if there's anything else that you guys would like to do.
I mean, Damien knows he can't control Thanatos. He's just like, all right, well, I told him. He didn't want to listen to me. I don't think the rest of us should be running off into the woods either. Should we set up a camp while we wait?
Give me a D6 Thanatos.
Just a plain old D6.
Just a plain old D6. Okay. All right. I'm just going to treat Kithleigh as moving a normal pace while she looks around for herbs and maybe other mushrooms.
Mhm.
Thanatos, you may give me one more. Give me a survival on favorite terrain. You thought you heard some louder noise than usual towards your northeast. Like maybe a branch snapping or like a branch being moved out of the way to continue walking, but it's about 2.5 minutes away from you.
Okay. I will try to head in that direction, but with stealth.
All right, give me a stealth check. Okay. I'm just gonna do another minute later. You are definitely walking towards the noise. Give me another survival check, Thanatos and Kithleigh. I'm assuming you're just doing what you're doing.
Yep. That interaction put Kithleigh in a good mood.
You still kind of hear noises. It sounds like you're going in the right direction, but you don't really get to pick up anything more detailed than that.
I'm going to continue to do my best to search.
All right, Thanatos, give me a perception check. You see some movement off to the side, and Kithleigh, you also see movement as well.
Yeah, definitely stopping the whistling and the moving and trying to get a sense of what might be moving nearby.
You can give me a perception check. Nope.
Just as a heads up while she's. I just got into my car.
Okay. Nope, you definitely don't see anything. Thanatos, give me a survival check again with your favorite terrain.
Oh, for that one.
+4, so all right. You think you hear a human about off to the north, but it stopped moving.
A human?
Or a
She's not a
human,
human.
a humanoid. Yeah.
A humanoid.
It's hard to tell. It sounds human.
Okay, I'm trying to look at. Chris, I've been meaning to ask. Favorite terrain bonus?
Yeah.
That's. Oh wait, no, that makes it. Never mind. Just never really thought about it. Never mind. I'm going to, because I'm so worried about this right now. I'm going to forgo my stealth and just hurry in that direction.
All right. You hurry in that direction, and Kithleigh, you see Thanatos. Thanatos, you kind of see Kithleigh.
Hey, there you are. I was just coming back to you guys.
Just coming back, you like disappeared, and then there was a forest. What happened with the moose?
I don't know. It gave me a mushroom, and then I was in the woods. I was just trying to make my way back to you guys.
A mushroom, huh?
Mushroom.
Yeah, apparently it's supposed to protect me. I don't know.
All right, come on. I probably left enough of a mess to follow back to everybody.
All right. I'll follow him out.
All right. About 3-4 minutes later, you guys make it back to the caravan, and Damien, Nyx, and Alesh can see Kithleigh and Thanatos exit from the thicker than normal
welcome
woods.
back. Are you back from Trippy Land or wherever the hell you were?
Hey, I can't help it you couldn't see the giant moose.
Right, the giant moose. Right.
I feel like she's using air quotes.
And did the giant moose tell you anything?
He just gave me a mushroom that's supposed to protect me. I don't know. I'm keeping it in my bag.
Right, a mushroom to protect you. Of course it did. Of course it did.
Hey, it was
Did
a
it
very
taste good?
friendly moose.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's not to eat.
Sure.
It's just to keep.
Clearly, the druid was chewing on a bunch of mushrooms, guys. That's why she was seeing the moose.
Damien's been
Can I
kind of
see-
sitting
can I
cross-legged
see
on the
it?
ground.
Thanatos can see it if you show it to him.
Yeah, I don't think
Honestly,
you
that's
guys
not gonna
can
work
see
on-
it, so
This is more on Damien.
I can't see it?
For Damien and Alesh. Like at this point, like Nyx is like convinced she's a little
Yeah,
kooky,
Damien-
and is like also like just like her words are beginning to make Dame. You can do your own roles if you want, but beginning to make you guys think she's also nutty.
I mean,
Nyx
Damien
has always been
knows
nutty in
that
the last
she's nutty. Yeah, so like Damien's just like messing around with sticks in the dirt and stuff. Is like, I think you guys are fucking with me.
But
Actually,
There's
sorry.
an
I
insight to
I
see
probably
if
don't know if
he
I can.
like believes you.
I don't know if I can RP right now. I don't know if I'm still in beast sense mode.
no, I can hear
Okay.
you. You're still theoretically trying to do. You've got 1 minute left on your B sense.
Oh, never mind. I'll wait it out.
But Thanatos, you would be able to see the mushroom.
And what does my insight tell
Huh.
roll tell me about what they're
Does
doing
it
and
look
saying?
magic to me, or does it just look like a mushroom?
To you, it's the mushroom. You could just barely see. It looks almost see through, but you could tell that the mushroom is there. So
I thought you guys.
it's not like a normal mushroom for you, Thanatos, and for Damien, you think they're smoking mushrooms.
But you can smoke mushrooms?
Probably
Depends on
not,
the
but you
mushroom.
think they're smoking mushrooms.
I mean, in a magic universe, I'm sure they can smoke mushrooms. So,
Yeah, fair enough.
You gotta think outside the norm.
Listen, the Lash doesn't do a lot of thinking. He's kind of only questioning if he can smoke a mushroom right now.
Just hollow out the stem, put a hole in it, you can make it work. The mushroom is the vessel.
Sure. Yeah, I'll roll with that. Yeah, I got like a minute till my beast sense wraps up, so I'm just gonna start thinking about mushrooms and if I could smoke one with Kithleigh.
But right now, your beast sense is there. You do not sense any moose, but you could definitely sense other creatures of the forest. You know, your chipmunks, squirrels, maybe a deer or elk, but and maybe an owl or two, but no moose.
Speaking of owls, what time of day is this?
It's now roughly between 1:32 p.m.
Well, I don't sense a moose, guys, but there's an elk. It's pretty close, right?
Damien
Well, I mean,
hops
the
back
moose
on
is
the
gone
cart.
now.
Oh,
I'm
where'd it go?
sorry, Thalia. Sorry, guys. I think they're just screwing with us. That was a waste of time. I think we should just keep going where you were going.
I agree. Let's get on the road.
Yeah, I'll hop back on the caravan and just kind of like wistfully pass the time, going moose, elk, deer, rat.
Thalia actually goes, or was it a waste of your time?
Huh?
To Damien.
Damien kind of squints his eyes at her like, you believe them?
Did she see the moose?
I think they're
Can I
high
insight
over
check her?
there.
You can insight check her. I'll roll for you since you're driving.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't think rolling a d20 is going to be a great idea at the moment.
Give me a second.
I'll save
You
you
need to
time. It's
get
like a
one of those
minus
like
4.
little like that game Sorry or whatever with the little like popper with the dice in
Yeah.
it. Get that on your dash.
Modify it with a d20.
You rolled a 7 basically with your insight. You kind of believe her though.
She definitely saw the moose.
Really?
Look
Are
at
we
her. It's
high?
written all over her face.
Nix, you
No.
definitely believe that she. You think she is.
I was actually hoping I was going to fail that roll horribly because I think it's really funny to not believe. But
Yeah, no, you believe. You believe Thalia at least.
Yeah, I don't believe anyone.
No,
All
no.
of you are full of shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over to to Damien and be like, dude, I didn't feel a moose, but they saw a moose, so I think they're right. As I call out rat.
Is moose a metaphor for something? Damien's just like looking around at everyone like, the fuck did I miss?
The moose.
A giant fucking moose.
Damien just slaps his head on his face, just like, okay.
His
All
head on
right.
his face. Hold on.
Or
How do you
hand
do
on
that?
his face. Yeah, his head on his face. Duh. No, hand
Can
on
I
his
get a
face.
demonstration, please?
No.
Hmm?
I said no. You cannot have a demonstration.
No,
All right.
hand on face.
Now with that, you guys have made it to. The rest of the encounter was not nearly as interesting or as mysterious. And
I don't know. We got a magic mushroom to eat later.
you guys are
Kith, you should try growing
Yours
it.
to eat or decide.
Kith, have you tried growing mushrooms yet? We should try that.
you guys now have entered into the grove. It does not look like what you remember, though.
Oh.
Oh man.
And
Weird. I'm full health, but I'm yellow.
yeah, there's
It's just because you're a coward.
And Lars isn't here. Luckily.
yeah, those two aren't going to be here, but there's no need for them, or at least not now.
Okay.
As you guys try to walk in, they both stop you.
Hi.
Kithleigh, though, you do recognize who each of them are.
Mm-hmm.
One is Vidania. The other one is Mordegonant.
Okay. But we're still in the alternate kingdom, right?
That is
So they wouldn't
correct.
know us. Okay.
That is also correct. There's the two names.
Okay. They just like step up to block us?
That is correct. And they go,
Okay.
halt. You are not welcome.
I'm sorry, I thought this grove welcomed people.
Who are you? How do you know of this grove?
We are visitors. We're traveling with a caravan. We had heard tales that this was a welcoming grove.
Well, you've heard wrong. This grove has not welcomed outsiders for over 25 years.
Why do you close yourselves off so?
Keep out the undeath.
The undeath.
Or in your terms, the undying.
Damien kind of pulls his sleeves and stuff down to make sure none of his tattoos are showing.
So people still die here.
No response.
How might we show you that we mean no harm?
All outsiders mean us harm.
Do I sense anything magically about them or the grove?
Give me a religion check with advantage. Well, did not need the advantage. You have noticed, you can feel that the grove actually feels a little stronger than it was when in the other kingdom.
Hmm.
Damien kind of whispers over to Kithleigh. What was the name of the leader? Rothmer? Or what was his name again? We should ask for the druidic leader.
I typed his name in for you.
Okay. We've also heard of the elder here. Erdogan, I believe it is. Would he be available to speak to us?
No. He is never available to speak to you.
I lean down and whisper into Kithleigh's ear. What about the mushroom?
Hmm. We had an
As-
interesting experience on the way here. Maybe you would be able to shed some light. Uh, is there something about something with some power, some energy, something very peaceful that may appear in the form of a very large moose?
Neither of them speak, but you see an older man walk behind them and goes to Mortigan. Let them in. And then he walks back.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
He's going to walk back quickly, but they don't let you in until he walks back to his area. And then, with great disgust, they welcome you in.
Cold welcome,
You're
but all right.
welcome with disgust.
And
Damien nods at each of them as he steps forward with Kith.
Then I think I'll approach this same person. Is he familiar to me?
yeah, that is Elder Erdogan.
Okay. Thank you for allowing us to enter, sir. May I have your name? Since I'm not supposed to know who he is.
He looks at you and goes, "Young miss, I think you know who I am, even though I do not know who you are."
I might suspect from your interaction with the men at the gate that perhaps you are Elder Erdogan?
I am, but I feel you know me from another place or maybe another time.
That may be possible. We have traveled widely.
Have you now?
Yes, and in fact, we came across an interesting creature recently. I was wondering if you might be able to shed light upon an interaction with something powerful that appeared in the form of a very large moose.
Oh man, is she talking about the crazy music again? What the hell's she doing?
Push.
Huh. So, can you describe this moose for me?
Well, I would say it was approximately 3 or 4 times the size of a natural moose. It was colorless, almost as though I could see through it in places. And it spoke with a gravity to it, and yet felt very peaceful.
Was it protecting something?
I'm not certain. It did tell me to pick a mushroom that it said would protect me.
Did you?
I did.
Can you show me this mushroom?
I will pull it out of my pack and show him.
And Damien, Nyx, and Alesh see her pull out nothing, while Thanatos sees this mushroom. And
Nyx is just groaning like, oh my god, I can't, this is so embarrassing.
Is her hand open,
Damien the
or is it
same.
like closed around something? Is it flat? Is
it
like an
looks
open palm right now?
it looks like
You're gonna have to keep a closer eye on Kit in the future. Gotta make sure she stay off the magic mushrooms.
it looks like she's trying to close her hands around a stalk, but to you it just looks like she is miming at an incredible dexterity.
Can we
Um,
see like her skin pressed in and stuff around it, like
Nope.
compression around her hand as if something's
Nope.
there?
Can I see Thanatos' eyes go over there? Would it be a perception roll to see if I can see if he notices that?
No, you can. No, you can't determine if Thanatos is looking at the mushroom or not. He's too far
Sure.
away.
Next, what were you saying, by the way?
Huh?
You said, we had to keep an eye on Kith. I mean, you guys have seen stuff that I haven't seen. I've seen stuff you haven't.
Yeah,
So you
she's
should
seen
be able to
crazy
see our
magic
moves.
mushrooms.
I'm going to
I don't know what
believe
the hell
that.
she ate. She must have ate something really weird. Maybe the smoke back at town got messed her up in the head. Maybe and she inhaled some smoke. I don't know.
She did stay there longer than a lot of us.
As you show Kithleigh the mushroom to the elder, his eyes glow and goes, You found this near the grove?
Yes, not far from here.
Explain to me more about this clearing that you saw.
I really don't know how to explain more. We were driving along in our caravan's wagons. We all noticed this clearing at the same time somehow. It just seemed like a place of peace. I put down a small flower blossom and, I mean, it was a plucked flower, but somehow it began to grow again. And when I moved into the clearing, I saw this rather enormous moose, and it spoke to me.
Interesting. This, and you could actually see him stammered for a second, but you realize that what you saw is not of this plane.
Honestly, I thought that may be a possibility.
It's possible from the ethereal plane, but I do not have a very good knowledge of the planar worlds. I deal only with the nature here. But if I had to guess, I think you were walking in Arborea.
Arborea? I'm not sure I'm familiar.
Arborea is basically the plane of plants.
I've never heard of such.
Unfortunately, that's about all knowledge that I have.
Well, I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you. May I ask, what has caused the grove to become so insular?
You speak as if you know of this grove.
I know of groves in general. I've just never been to one that closed itself entirely to outsiders.
Give me a what's the word here? Give me a deception check with disadvantage.
Yeah, didn't go well.
Yeah. You failed with your first roll, anyways. He goes, "Child, I know you're lying, and I don't know why, but I think I know your name."
Oh,
Are you Kithleigh?
I am. How did you know?
Unlike you, I will be honest with you. There's something in the back of my mind that I should know who you are, but I only remember very brief snippets.
Christ.
It is hard to be fully honest when we don't know who we can trust.
So how do you know of this grove?
It's very hard to explain, but the most I can say is in another version of this world, I came from here.
What is different about this version compared to your version?
Many things. The people, the sky.
The people.
Yes, some of the people are different,
Is there
or at
death?
least behave different.
Is there death in your world?
Yes.
So Gorbag must be in your world.
Yes. Or she was.
Child, sit and bring your companions around.
Okay, I'll kind of wave to everyone. Wave them over.
Damien, before you see Badan, and Badan goes,
Yeah, I want to have an interaction with him.
"Oh, don't worry, I have a red one just for you." He goes, "Nice beard."
Damien, this whole time, has just been like stroking the beard as he approaches. He didn't want to like get in Kithleigh's way by saying anything, but he was looking at him, just hoping he would notice and just say, "Yes, yours as well, my friend."
May I try to enhance your beard?
Damien just looks at it like
Do
up
it.
and down.
Do it. I won't pull it out. I promise.
He just says, "You know, a friend very similar to you is the one that helped me grow this. Perhaps when you touch it, you may find it familiar to you. I would be all but honored for you to do so." And just kind of like combs it through a little bit and just kind of like fluffs it up to like kind of like present it to him.
So he grabs the beard. Give me a Constitution save.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'll give it +5 because I still got some.
So what we're finding out tonight is Damien has not a hair pulling kink, but a beard pulling kink.
Yeah, it's just gone again. Important shit is always a bad roll.
No,
You didn't like your beard that much, did you, bro?
You're gonna take 14 lightning damage.
Ooh,
Yes.
shocking.
Yes. You're be glad that you added the +5. It saved you from a 3d12.
Ow.
Yeah. When he grabs your beard, you could see Balden's eyes grow wide as he almost sees right through you as all this static electricity discharges, giving you 14 lightning damage. But on top of that, you could feel something different happening. But he originally thought he was going to improve your beard, but that he could not do. And instead, he has done something different. And
Uh-oh.
you know the hair that grew along your feet, it now matches the same color as your beard.
Oh, so it's all red now.
Yes.
Do the carpet match the drape?
It does.
It actually does now. So
Yeah. A matching set. It's a set item now. Get a set bonus.
Now you actually get the plus intelligence you wanted.
no, nothing else changes
No.
except Baldan runs over to the elder after he stops touching your beard, and the elder goes, I already know, but go ahead and tell the others. As he runs off, do so. And when you see Baldan go towards the elder, you see Kithleigh wave to you to sit down and listen to a story.
Is my beard all like static electricity? Is it like sticking to my arms and shit?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Does he look like Doc Brown?
Well, he has a little bit of Doc Brown on him because he did take a decent amount of static electricity. But other than that, no, he looks normal, minus the fact that when he touched the beard, it's almost like the two worlds collided for a short second, creating all that electricity.
So all I can picture is Damien slowly growing more and more hair until it just becomes like a wild thing.
I mean, I did get the maximum width and girth on the beard, and I hit like almost maximum length. So they're like past my knees.
Yeah, his beard was ZZ
I'm
Top
like a-
length.
I'm like a troll doll with the hair on the chin instead of the head. Like,
Yeah.
Reverse troll.
He hasn't gone to Cousin It yet, but we're getting
Walt
close.
Whitman.
Yeah. Walt Whitman is probably another good example. As Elder kind of just waits for everyone to sit down, he tells a story. While he starts the story, though, Kithleigh, I need you to roll me a d20.
Okay.
Big money, no whammies.
Uh,
So I'm gonna as soon as you sit down with the elder, even before everyone else sits down, you start going into a trance. You're kind of going into I would say into a deep meditation, even though your eyes are still wide open. And what you're starting to see is you could see the entire grove. It's almost like you have eagle eyes, except you are sitting where you are. But everything starts to slowly unravel, almost as if reality is being warped around you. And around this, you're starting to see what looks like to be skeletons coming around and tearing apart the fabric of space. It's almost like death is surrounding everything and anything in maybe even not just in this grove, but in all of the area around the grove. And the trees are the first to go as they unravel like yarn. Think like, I don't know if you saw Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and the Infinity Drive. Think of that type of literally turning into yarn, except the yarn is turning into little skeletons and with scythes, cutting apart more and more reality, turning that into yarn, which is then turning into more skeletons, and it's just exponentially growing.
Hey, that's disturbing.
As you start to see one of the skeletons starts to come to you, and as it gets closer and closer, you hear, "Your power is mine." And you see a shielded face. Give me a perception check. Except I'm not going to give you advantage. It's going to, I mean, you still roll it, but I'm only taking the first number. Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You do not recognize the shielded face at all. As you can see its scythe trying to attack you, and it's just as the shiny part of the scythe is about to hit you, you wake up. And everyone has sat down. Or everyone who is interested in listening to the story has sat down. And with that, you hear the elder say, "It was roughly 25 years ago. A great calamity in the sky occurred. As our purple sky changed to this light blue, then turned green, and then finally back to a darker purple than it once was. After this happened, this is when the powers of the gods waned, except for death, where the powers of death completely disappeared. And the life force stopped moving forwards and was instead stuck in time. And now we're starting to see it's actually going back in time. And it's starting to unravel. Every year, the sky becomes a slightly darker purple, as if death is not here but up in the sky, and life can no longer live again because it can't go through its cycle of life. As you know, death is currently not in this world. And with that, we have had to change our grove to try and understand what's going on. And right now, I just don't have a very good answer for what's going on, other than Gorbag needs to come back in order for the world to potentially be right again. Something happened over 25 years ago, and we must find out what and why in order to revert this back. And right now, we are not living, and we are not dying. We are not undead, but we are unliving. And I don't know what's worse. And with that, you could tell that his power's starting to wane as he is getting tired, as he has used up a lot of his energy. But he goes, "If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I will do my best to answer. But I wanted to tell you this little story because I feel it could be helpful."
I think it could be as well.
He also talks to your companions and goes, I will try to answer any of your questions that you may have as well.
Where do babies come from?
Babies don't.
Smack.
Damien stares, little Lesh. That's not one of our questions. So, have you noticed within these 25 years a shift in power or a being or entity on this plane that has gained in power or a shift in a certain group that may have been empowered by the absence of Gorbag?
That is a great question, but we have been insulative for the last 20 plus years. We have had very limited contact with outsiders other than the caravan that you were with. And
Have the
even then,
birds and the animals not told you anything?
no. My communal with nature has been greatly weakened and is weakening every day. As nature is just unraveling, even for the might of me.
Well, I know you cannot leave this place, or perhaps you can and are choosing not to, but I know that we need to move forward and we need to press on. Eh, We're going to find answers to all of these questions. At least we hope so. You've given us a lot of new direction, but is there any direction that you think we might need to go? Any person or place that we might need to visit and hopefully give us some more insight that you would trust?
I would go talk to the elves. Also, you must find Gorbag. We need death to come back. Otherwise, I feel this reality will be gone. Or at least unwound.
Well, since I feel that there are no more secrets here, and I don't see a reason in telling you any lies, we are already on the search for Gorbag. We have been. So we will go to the elves, but is there someone in particular that we should be asking for or speaking to? Anyone that you know or trust that could give us the best information? Because we don't know who to trust anymore. As Kithleigh said,
I would talk to the historian and the cleric. They probably know most about this land, or at least as much as I would know, but they probably know of different things.
oh, thank you. It gives us a lot of direction. We know that we may not have much time here either, and we can see it looks like you and this world don't really either. So, well, if you'll trust us, we believe in you and the information that you've given us. It's consistent with everything else that we've seen and experienced, and even little bits that we've heard everywhere else. Do you have any other advice or guidance for us in our journey, or how to protect ourselves, or how to possibly quicken our journey towards Gorbag?
I do not know where Gorbag is. But if you have other questions that need to be resolved, I might be able to at least help. I may not be able to answer, but I want to help as much as this old body can.
I may have one last question, unless anyone else does as well. And we just left our village and of Elderflower. To be honest, we've been there before as well. It's actually land where we grew up. And we just left it because it was burning, a magical burning, and I'm not sure if anyone else saw this. I was looking into the ethereal plane, and I've had dreams of a fire dragon visiting, possibly tearing things apart. And I don't know if there's a connection between what happened in our world to this one as well. But do you have any knowledge or information of what that might have been, and if there's a dragon or other celestial being on this plane?
He goes into what seems like to be a trance. And he goes, "A fire dragon I see not, but I see this curse, a revenant. Is there a revenant following you?"
Lesha's gonna look a little sheepish. Yeah.
So it was you. What did you do?
Well, see, that's kind of cruddy. We were camping, and we were camping in a spot that didn't seem very safe. So I took a javelin and I tore down an old house, just so anybody wandering by wouldn't, get hurt.
Are you with Kithleigh?
I mean, she's my party member, yeah.
I see. So this revenant hates you for both.
I'd say kind of. I think it doesn't like any of us, but seems to be kind of mean to me.
Hates you, especially. But now I know why it keeps it. Yes. So in your world, you have death, right?
Of course.
So yes, it hates you. It wants to rest, but I'll bet you it hasn't been able to. And because of that, it puts all of its anger on you. And in this world, one of the ways to survive a revenant is to outlive it. But since nothing can die, either can revenants. So you'll need two things. You need to find Gorbag. And then you need to have a weapon that can pierce it. That's not of this world, but really not of any world.
Oh. I kind of glanced down to my side and look at the bundle that I've kept wrapped up. I think I have something.
What do you mean you have something?
I'll go pull the hilt from the back of my pack, and then I'll pull the dragon fang from my side. These. Got them a while ago, but one guy said he couldn't do anything with it. Another guy in the city said that it wasn't of this world. And then another one said they were two different worlds, so they can't do anything with that.
Well, that person was correct, but I think if you could forge that weapon, you may be able to kill that revenant.
Yeah, that's the issue. Nobody seems to know how to forge it.
There's going to be someone that knows how to forge, but they can't be of this world, but they must be able to visit this world as well.
Oh, maybe. Lesh kind of ponders, looks over to Thanatos. Do you think she could do it?
Boy.
Gorbag? No. She is of this world. She might
No,
not be here, but she is a part of this world.
I'm not thinking of Gorbag right now.
Then who are you thinking of?
No, I'm talking to Thanatos right now. I thought you.
Ah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Do you think she could do it, Thanatos?
Would or would?
She's helped us before.
It's super.
Have you tried talking to her lately, or has it just been kind of static?
No,
Sorry, you got
I
out.
haven't used that in forever.
Oh, well, it wouldn't hurt to try, would it? What? She helped me.
Damien just says, "Speak for yourself." Kind of mutters it under his breath.
Well, she seems to like me at least. Like Thanatos, she talks to him all the time.
Yeah, and I've been
Wouldn't
told
say
she liked
all
me
the
a lot
time.
too.
Well, she talks to you more than she talks to us.
So 1% is more than 0.
I'm not good with percentages, but yes. So would it hurt to try? She can visit places. Why can't she visit us? Oh, I'll look over to the druid and be like, "Oh yeah, sorry, it's a friend. She hopped plants."
who is this friend?
Choice of words.
Uh, what? Oh, decent roll. Her name is Nithlis. I don't know if you guys know of her.
Nynthalis. He goes
No,
and goes.
Nithlis.
Nyeh.
Not Nynthalis. Nithlis.
And he goes, yes. How do you know her?
Well, she kind of killed Damien at one point.
Oh, better.
Yeah, I've died a few times. Kind of casually says that.
Like 3 or 4 at this point. I don't remember.
Yeah, I lost count.
Oh, like you do.
I mean, one of them was here, wasn't it?
It was.
In the arena.
Oh yeah.
You took like 80 something damage over your hit point total.
Yeah, you died.
You cracked your skull open in the second to last fight.
Yeah, my tattoos are very like I don't know what to even describe it as, but it's they're appropriate.
He goes, well, she might be able to help you out. But we have not seen her in over 30 years. To be honest, we haven't seen anybody outside of this world since the calamity. It's almost
That's
as
a
if
little-
we're shut away from everywhere else.
What was your relationship with Nithlis prior to this?
when there
Pretty
were
neutral.
incursions and they were dire enough, she would help keep the peace.
See, I told you she's good.
Damon crosses his arms.
She may be a little bloodthirsty at times, but she has defended the grove once or twice, so we consider her a friend.
Told you so.
Kithleigh, roll me a history check.
Ooh. Oh, it's a little better.
Yeah, that's... You remember something in your mind. It's almost, now that you're talking, hearing, Ninthles might have brought you to this grove.
Hmm.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I am falling over with exhaustion and not feeling well. I need to cut out a little early.
All right, I hope you
Okay.
feel better now.
Sorry, I was messaging
How
Mad,
dare
but
you.
I've been holding on for a while.
How
I
dare you
just-
have to sleep?
Honestly, I'm
Rest.
kind of starting to droop a little myself, so I
I've
feel
been
ya.
drooping for probably like almost an hour. So
Yeah, I was going to say, after we're done with this roleplay, I was going to end it anyways.
yeah, I
so-
didn't want to interrupt. I'm so sorry.
No,
but
it's okay.
Oh, good.
You're
I
all
was trying to
good.
wait for a pause so I didn't interrupt the lovely RP.
Chris can
Okay.
drone on and on.
Yeah.
Drone.
Well,
The monotone really helps put me to sleep.
I will catch up with the bits I missed because I was either phasing out or running back and forth to the restroom. So I will talk to
I've
you all
got good
later.
notes.
All
I can
right.
chat with you tomorrow.
What was that?
Wait.
I said I've got good notes on it. I can chat with you tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Yeah, maybe we can watch some anime or something. I'll talk to you later.
Sounds good. Sleep well.
Sleep well, Sylph.
Bye.
Night.
So you do have a memory of someone who looks like Ninthales bringing you into the grove.
Hmm. I think I might keep that tidbit to myself for now.
He's evil!
So she might be able to help, or know somebody who can.
She has been helpful before.
I don't even know if the thing still works.
You haven't even tried.
Okay.
Do we really want to pull this out in the middle of a druid grove?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we may want to ask if that's appropriate.
Can we try contacting her?
We don't even know if we can do a rest here either. If we'll allow
You
that.
should,
I'm
Yes.
looking towards the elder. Can we try calling her real quick? See if she picks up.
You have an ability to talk to Ninthales?
Oh yeah, we're like a personal hotline. She's our friend.
Let's just say it's a bit strange and may seem a bit disturbing, but
What a
we
sacrilegious.
have something that helped us contact her in the past.
He points to the top of the tower, which is about 15 meters high. Yep, right up top there. Goes, why don't you put it on top of there?
We're trying to get higher so it gets a better signal.
Real Goat Radio. Oh shit!
Oh yeah, let's broadcast her to the entire camp.
Broadcasting live from Goat Radio.
This is
I'm
Nithle's
sorry.
Nithle's and the Babao.
I still think my greatest little tidbit is the picture of the goat radio.
I don't even remember what the picture looks like. I'm gonna be honest.
Just reminds me of
It has been a
Clone
while.
Radio. Queens
This
of
is
the Stone
Kithleigh in the
Age.
Babao, coming live from Hell Dimension.
We sound like more than like anyone else than anyone else. Go Radio.
So how big is the tower in terms of are we all trooping up there, or would it
I'll-
just be
Only one
I'll start
person.
going?
Only one
Oh,
person
well-
can.
She only talks to Thanatos through Ghost Radio, right? Like she doesn't talk
That
to
is
everyone.
correct.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Good luck, Thanatos.
I don't even think any of us speak Abyssal or whatever, anyways, right?
She telepathically talks to him.
Guys,
All right. So are you going to try to climb up there, Thanatos?
sure.
All right. It is. Just give me a dex check. Dex save.
Hey, it's time to fail another save.
I'll be underneath it to catch the radio if it falls.
Not a problem. The DC was pretty low. I mean, there was still a chance for you to fall, but the DC was low.
The DC was 8.
Um,
A +7 deck save? What the fuck?
Rangers.
I'm a ranger.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of built in now.
If it isn't, it'd be even crappier.
So you climb up top of there, and you take out the goat radio. Is there anything that you try and do?
What, you mean you want me to turn the dials to tune it?
Maybe.
You just wiggle its ears a little bit. The horns. Give him a crystal in its nose.
Now Civ woke me up. I did post the what the goat radio looks like.
Thank you.
Yep.
I remember this. He looks so happy.
It is a very happy goat radio. So you cast it there. You hear a little static, which is the first time that you've actually heard something there. And the elder is shocked, and you can see him trying to help, but he can't. There's just not enough power here. And he goes, there must be a place with more power than even here in order for us to contact Nympheles. But I do not know where it is. And it's nowhere near here, at least. Maybe the elves may know of a place. And the elder sits down. And he takes a look at you, Alesh, and goes, You have a curse as well.
Oh, yeah. I kind of jumped back a little. Fake. I've been trying to ignore that. Hold on one second.
That explains a lot. Damien kind of like takes a step back. Been so jittery.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Yeah, Alessia's actually just takes like a deep breath, and you see him find his center. I'm good. See? No curse. You see his hand start to shake a little.
Yeah.
Poison.
He shouts out, Gaina, I need your assistance. As you see a druid come here and goes, Yes, Elda?
Trying to
Gaina,
zoom in to see your picture. Are those antlers?
yes.
They look awesome.
Gaina, what is needed to cure Alesh of his curse? And
Begin sex.
Start to see Damien, you'll start to see a lash start to like vibrate a little. Holy fuck! No! No!
It's all your money.
How much money do I have on me? Hold on. That's half
Maybe-
my gold!
Maybe it's my beard first.
That is over half!
it is, sir, I'm sorry, but I do need 550 gold for the materials to get rid of.
It's medicinal.
Can I hand her some rations? Does that help? Is it just the gold? Is there a way I could like do some grove cleaning? Help tend to the grove while I'm here?
It's required for me to be able to summon enough materials.
Would it be feasible to give you items or things worth that value in gold? Or is gold the conductor and something necessary to cast it?
Unfortunately, gold is the conductor.
I'm doing this with the arrow key on D&D Beyond because this is how much I want to suffer because this is bullshit. Anyways.
Well, Damien just kind of jumps in next to him and just said, this could have happened to any one of us. I know I don't have very much either, my friend, but I'll step halfway in.
No, it's okay. I look over to Damien. No. Keep your money. You need to save it for gambling. As he shoves the gold back in his hand and
You just save it for
Alesh knows how much he likes to gamble.
I mean, I already screwed myself, but like,
no. As I actually stopped the number exactly on 556 with the arrow key. I'm happy about that. As I'll go to hand over the 556 gold, and I'll chip in 4 more. I know you guys don't need money, being in a grove and all, but this.
No. She hands you back the 4 gold. I do not need. As she casts a spell, you could see the 556 gold disappear.
What? Well,
and with that, you roll with the curse being taken out of you.
Need to roll something.
Yeah, Damien looking at Alesh just saying,
God
my
damn
wallet
it!
is yours, my friend.
Wait, what?
My wallet is yours.
No, not you. I'm looking at
There's
Chris.
something you need.
Your left
Of
foot
course.
changes to chestnut brown.
Wasn't it already? No, it was like chocolate or something.
Yeah.
There wasn't much of a change.
No, it wasn't much of a change.
These nuts.
Why can't I
left
just
foot.
get the movement increase, dude? Does it at least take the movement penalty out too?
No.
Oh!
Oh no, your left foot actually changes. It was charcoal, is now chestnut brown.
Oh. Okay. How do I get rid of the movement one?
You need to roll a movement.
It's so annoying. It's like a 1% chance. Okay. No, I thought we talked about this before. I thought we talked about being able to pay for that.
No, I decided it was just going to be a full rest that will negate half the penalty.
Yeah, we talked about that part, but then the other half, because like if I got like
Nope.
a negative 20, it would be negative 10, and I'd have a negative 15 entirely.
Yeah, I know, but unfortunately, right now, that's what I've got. If it becomes bad, then I'll come up with something else.
It's already getting bad.
You're at 35. You're fine.
That extra 5 feet is like half my class feature at level 10.
I
5.
know. Yeah, well, you had a chance to increase it. You just got a bad roll.
I know, that's how it goes. As you'll see, Alesh start to center himself even more. I feel better. Thank you. Okay, so how can I help at the grove over here? I looked at Kithleigh. We're staying the night, right?
You're most welcome to stay the night. It is
Oh,
around 5 p.m. anyways. So I would say that at this point, it is a good time for you guys to have a long rest. If there's no other questions you wish to ask of Elder Erden.
I'm going to take the long rest, but I want to spend time helping clean up the grove or do anything around there as well.
There's no real need, or at least no real need that you can see.
I know, but I still want to just like help out. Alesh wants to do something besides sit there. So that's kind of why. I want to be helpful. I don't want to just sit there. So if there's anything they need moved or like taken care of or tended to, I'll do it.
Nope, they just all just tell you to take a deep, long rest.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, if nothing dies and nothing changes, there's probably not a lot to do.
No,
That's
no,
fair,
there
yeah.
isn't.
I don't
Or
know. I could
nothing
like.
that you could do.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna look over to Kithleigh. I'm gonna look and take some and rags at the same time, and I'm gonna pull out the sack of elderflowers that I procured. I also got these. Seemed appropriate with the way the town was going.
Go talk to Gianna, and we will plant the flowers to protect what's remaining.
Thank you. Could I keep one for our party?
Of course.
Thank you. As I'll wander off to do that.
And they're elderflowers, or what kind of flowers were they?
They are the
Or
elderflower.
ranunculus, or
No, he grabbed the elderflowers. That's all he grabbed.
cool.
Well, at the time to grab, really.
Oh, yes.
And I'll let Alesh know to say I also was able to pick about 5 flowers earlier as well, so
Did you get the
think they may
flower
come
or
in
the
handy
root?
for us someday. I have 5 full elderflowers pressed, like preserved.
I got like the entire thing, so we can grow them now.
That's awesome.
That Tony came in clutch.
Yeah. Now, if you put that in, like, if Kithleigh were to put that in her bag of holding, does it like age or like decay or?
I
Bag
mean,
of
there's nothing.
holding does if something it's in a different
It's in a pocket dimension.
it's a pocket dimension which has its own rules.
So I'm wondering if maybe that's the best place to store the one that you're keeping. Like, if you may want to ask her that, just in case it like wouldn't die there, because it would most certainly probably dry up and die here, right? I don't know. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff in there.
I mean, frankly, my thought process was I pulled the whole thing to keep it alive in a bag of water. We'll see, because I mean, technically, it's still alive right now. So as
We
long
can
as we
plant
can,
it on your head.
no,
We can.
that's way too dangerous. Planet Thanatos.
What?
I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
going in.
tall.
I'm going straight into fights. You're sitting back. You can show the flower. I'll look to Kithleigh and Damien, and I'll go to Gianna.
Yeah, Gianna.
Gianna.
As I go to Gianna, hand her 14 flowers. I'll look to Kithleigh. Can you preserve this one? I want to keep this for us.
Preserve it?
Well, keep it alive. You're got a better thumb with this than I do.
I mean, I can try.
Please do. It's commemorate where we came from. Well, Damien and I at the very least, but you're part of the family now too.
Hmm.
We'll all build a home together and we'll plant that flower right there.
It would mean a lot to us.
But till then, I'd like you to hold on to it and keep it safe.
I'll do my best.
Delesh hands over the last remaining elderflower.
And I will tuck it into an edge of the bag of holding and try to check on it regularly.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you, Kithleigh.
Thank you, Kithleigh. What the
Alright.
fuck if that flower dies, Chris? I'm killing you.
Really? I see. As the flower withers and dies and no. Anything else? Anything else you want to ask the elder? If not, I will end tonight's session. You all can have a long rest, and there's a
Can I
good
take a
chance.
You wrestle well.
that?
There's a good chance that we will have to miss next week because I will probably be on a plane again. Not happy about it, but I'll let you guys know more in Discord later this week. And
Can't
with
hear you.
that,
There
Oh,
it is.
there we go.
oh, hold on,
there you
really?
go.
Something about
Okay.
the flower.
Okay, yep. My Discord's at least on
Oh,
my
he's-
all
he's
other
way
way
computer.
behind.
Back
Holy
out.
crap.
Yeah, my Discord is really
Restart.
screwing up. Yep. 1 second.
Oh wait, no, it's back. It's too late.
Nope. Now I'm back. All right.
Welcome back.
Yep.
Welcome back.
No,
Something
I know.
about a flower.
Oh, I was gonna say the flower withered and died, but no, I was just kidding.
I know where you live.
Did you hear what Kithleigh said?
Nope.
Oh, I said I would before we get up or before we stay the night or whatever, I would go ahead and share with the elder the brief vision I had when we first sat down to see if he can shed any light on that.
He waits for the others to fall asleep and then comes back to you. And I'm going to just move you slightly for a short second.
Sure.
And goes, you sense it too. I do think this world is unraveling by the lack of death. I don't know what's going on, but all I know is we must find Gorbag.
Well, we're certainly working on it. And we appreciate your help.
Yeah. I think we are more appreciative for you guys than anything else. Have a good night. And we will see. Maybe I'll see you again.
All things are possible.
And with that, he goes back and he kind of hides in a little area that you know that's where he likes to sleep. At least that has not changed a great deal.
Gotta
And-
just say. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
I don't have much. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, gotta say, Kith, it's like a treat just watching you like role play because you get like so into it. Like, we just like sit back and like eat popcorn and like watch you be incredible in like a movie star. You're just like, I'm literally this character right now, and it's great. So, thank you for helping us immerse ourselves in this world as well.
Thank you.
Because I don't read enough books to like
Yeah,
an
ask
opportunity
Daniel
to
about my
match book
library
tables.
sometime.
Don't have
Really?
enough
Can I-
time.
As I said, can I come over and see the library sometime?
Put a picture in the
Yeah,
Discord.
it's only 13
Oh,
shots.
that's awesome! I got okay. I'm
literally.
gonna need some book recommendations at some point.
We can definitely do that after we finish up.
Because to be honest, like the only book that we've heard of that you've read is one that we probably shouldn't say on stream. But like we
I
know
don't
that
know
you
what
read
book
it.
that is. I don't remember.
Well, the good news